Well, hello and good morning, everyone. So I thought I'd make a video today because last night I went and saw Project Hail Mary. Hail Mary. So yeah, it was. Now, I guess before I get into this, there should be some disclaimer here. Okay, so I have not yet read the book. I went with my two brothers and one brother's wife. The other one didn't want to go. Why you wouldn't want to go see a movie that is supposedly supposed to be good? I mean, when has that ever gone wrong in the last 10 to 15 years? So no, I can understand her trepidation, and but me, my wife, my two brothers, and one wife of my youngest brother went. Now, they are big fans of Project Hail Mary. I got a hold of them and said, hey, let's go do a brothers date night with our wives, and we'll go watch this together. I said, I don't know that much about it, but I'm hearing good things. It's supposed to be just a good movie, and it's supposed to be based off the book, and they're supposed to be, actually trying to keep it that way. So, yay. That's yay. That's a good start. Because that's not what we're going to get out of Dune 3. Because they can't even name Dune 3 what it is, which is Dune Messiah. Because, and I hadn't really thought about this till just this moment. But I mean, good Lord, you cannot use the word Messiah. Hollywood does not believe in messiahs, except for Barack Obama, maybe. But anyway, so I'm going to try and do this as spoiler-free as I can. But there may be some accidentals in here because I'm really good at that. I don't mean to, but I've got my co-pilot with me this week. So Cotton Jack Spada is with me. That's his actual name. He's a full purebred miniature schnauzer, and so he's with me on this video. You can tell he's excited. Got my Rosinante, my Expanse t-shirt on today, which that's one of the things I want to start out talking about with this review. I'm not going to bury the lead. Good movie. It's a good movie. Go see it. Okay? Go support this movie. It's good. Ryan Gosling, great performance. Does a really good job. He's funny. He's clever. He's witty. His interaction with the other characters, the main other character in this, is really good. Is great. Then all the other characters are good. There is powerful, strong woman in this, but she comes off as real, not Hollywood fake powerful woman. Yeah, I know. I'm sick of it too. But yeah, no. So I mean, she's good. The main kind of project director over this, she's very good. She's East German, and so she's like, she's pretty serious throughout the movie. But there is some sweet moments with her. But my brother said it does follow the book pretty close. My youngest brother said that he was kind of irritated with the first hour of the movie because it kind of departs away from the book, but not really. It's just, I guess, how they chose to do it, and I don't understand that because I haven't read the book yet. And soon I will, because I will read the book this week or listen to the book. Anyway, so, but I mean, this is the first time that I've come out of the movie theater in a while where I didn't go to see anime, where I was glad I went. We went to the less expensive theaters in our town, which are actually better than the expensive theaters in our town. They kind of went in, revamped them, made them nice. Big lazy boy type chairs. It's good. The way movies should be seen. And it was just a good film. Good feel good story film. It was well put together. The pacing was pretty good. It gets a little slow in moments, but I mean, I think it's good because it lets those moments breathe, which is something Hollywood does not know how to do anymore. The problem with a lot of Hollywood is that it's go, 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 100 miles an hour, special effects, special effects, special effects, special effects. I mean, you're racing to get to the next special effect. And that's one of Hollywood's biggest problems. So yeah, it's great. The pacing is good. The story is great. Overall, A+. I'm going to give it an A, not an A+. Because as someone who has not read the book, I do have a few small criticisms of it. Now, this might be solved by another watch, because there's kind of a lot that's happening in the film. If you blink, you might miss some things and end up having to go back and watch it again, especially, let's say, if you haven't read the book. There's some questions that I felt like were left unanswered. Some of the major premises of how he's brought into the story kind of don't really get answered. I mean, they do at the beginning, and then at the end, you're just like, wait, because they met somebody else. Did that answer did that prove his theory? So they left some unanswered questions. The logistics of it left me a little confused because I think I might have missed something there in the planet's positioning for how he works things out in the end. And it may have, like I say, it may have just been that I missed something. So it may not be the fault of them. It may be my fault for having missed something, but I don't remember that. So that there is a little bit of problem in logistics, or they left kind of ambiguous. It's not very clear. So I struggled with that. But I mean, without getting too deep into the weeds on this, it's hard to do. I mean, without doing a spoiler review, it's hard to go into too much detail. All you can really do is generic and stuff like that. And that's why this is going to be a relatively short video for a movie review, because really all that needs to be said about this is it's good, it's worth a watch, and you will not, I don't think, regret it. Unless you're one of these adrenaline junkies who thinks it needs to go from explosion to chaos to this and that, and then you're not going to get that. There is some of that, but you're not going to get just nonstop. You're going to have to actually pay attention and focus. So Gen Z and most millennials, you might have a hard time with this because it requires something we used to like to call an attention span. And one that's considerably longer than 30-second blips on TikTok. So you might actually have to pay attention to something for once. It's going to be hard. But other than that, it's worth it. Go give it a watch. The films like this deserve to have an audience. This will not be one that I'm like, yeah, we'll watch it 1,000 times. I didn't come out feeling that. I just came out feeling, that's good. That's good. I like that. And that's a pretty big win. But overall, like, I don't think this is going to be a masterpiece. I don't think this is the end-all be-all of acting performances and special effects genres and stuff. There's some very emotional stuff in it. But like, it's just a solid film. It's what we used to get all the time with the occasional stinker. Now we get a whole line of stinkers with an occasionally good film and maybe even a almost great film. That's what we get now. We don't get what we used to get. My brother turns to me last night and he's like, we were watching the previews for the upcoming movies, and both of us were just sitting there going, what the F? Because there's some movie with Hugh Jackman about sheep, and I'm just like, oh my God, what? And at the end of the trailer, my brother and I just looked at each other, and he goes, I think I understand how Dad felt now when we were growing up and he hated our movies. And I'm like, yeah, but the difference was we were growing up in the 80s when most movies were good. Even the crappy ones were good and became cult classics because we didn't realize how good we had it. Anyway, so that's my review on this. Go give it a watch and let me know what you think in the comments. What you think about how it compared to the book. I can't give you that comparison, but anyway, thanks for being here, and we will talk to you guys next time. Think about that. Just not paying attention. Bye now.